See, and the hate so strong that you just jumped on this and lied in front of people who know you lying. Not all, but the majority know you lying.
Let's Talk cracks the case, Officer Tukay under investigation, or misinformation. Hey, you guys, let's talk. Now, just when I thought I needed 72 hours to crack this case, Let's Talk Blog 2 cracked it in less than 24. Now, today, I'm not stepping into your courtroom as your favorite blogger, but instead as the lead defense in the case of Talks with 2K versus the internet. Now, my client, better known to some as Officer Barksdale, badge number 227, is being accused of weaponizing a friendship and using content creator Trell as bait in a messy dispute between himself and content creator Gabe Lincoln. But after hours of research, timeline breakdown, and yes, receipts, Let's Talk is ready to present the facts. Now, here are the allegations. That 2K called up his friend Trell to encourage him to jump into a content creator beef and back up against Gabe Leakin. Now, the origin, a TikTok live where 2K was reportedly about to land an interview with Rouse sensation Hillary Sanchez, but only to be dropped off the mic when the tension rose. But let's break that down. Now, here's the truth according to my evidence. My research uncovers a very distant narrative. At the time of the alleged call, 2K wasn't beefing with any content creators mentioned. In fact, there's no verbal connection between the Hillary interview that dropped and the interview that involved Trell or Gabe.
So you mean to tell me you've been following me for about 2 years and you doing negative and saying negative shit just to get a hate or just a reaction?
Now, before we get into the video, the evidence shows that Talks with 2K, my client, was not in any dispute with Gabe Lincoln and attempted to even share his posting on social media to promote his new page. Furthermore, the record will show that Talks with 2K did not mention Gabe prior to this video in question. The timeline speaks for itself. Now, you be the judge.
How old is Joe? How old is Joe Netta?
I don't know. I think he like 47. I think they said he's 47.
Okay, bet. Let me see if I can type it in the database.
All right.
Okay. I know damn well this dude name ain't no motherfucking Joseph.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
How the fuck you gonna be a girl and your name Joseph? Oh Lord. So hold on, y'all. Let me let me move this right here, y'all. I'm digging into my profile. Joseph Robinson. You say Silicon, Alabama. Now let's get on up here to the 40s. That's Mobile. That's Phoenix. That's Grant. I don't think that's his name. Oh man, them folks that hurt my heart, cuz. Hillary told Joe he's a fraud and a liar. It got to have a seal. She's not live anymore. I love it over here. Baby, God damn. Y'all put y'all pictures up. I like looking at y'all now. I don't like looking at these letters. They confusing me. So is it fake? Of course. Well, okay, I got to be fair. I got to be fair. I don't know where this came from. Somebody said that this was their marriage certificate. Okay? And I was just looking to see what the marriage certificates in Alabama looked like because that one, it looked suspicious. And just so happened in our quick Google search, this is what popped up. That's crazy work. So 2K, what's looked up? Looked up. I need you to shut up. Yo. What's up?
Mom now?
She all right? What's going on, baby?
You need to get Trell or Gabe on the line. They gonna tell you it all. They know real names, everything.
I ain't calling Gabe. I'm gonna call Trell though.
While you're liking this video, you guys, let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
You need to get Trell or Gabe on the line. They gonna tell you it all. They know real names, everything.
I ain't calling Gabe. I'm gonna call Trell though.
Okay.
All right. Let me get my nigga Trell on this motherfucker, cuz. Nah, is this him? Hold on. I think yeah, that's true. Wait, this ain't Trell. I got Trell number. So yeah, this got to be Trell.
Please leave your message for.
Yeah, so maybe 229. Wait, hold on. I got Trell number, but this don't look like. Oh no, yeah, this him. That okay, so this him. Just wanted to make sure. All right. What it do, Juice?
Check the text messages.
Okay. Hold on, let me see what Juice it sent me, y'all. Current address, same address. Now I ain't gonna do them like this. I ain't gonna put they shit out there, cause this show they shit. I ain't gonna do them like that. Hello. Yeah, god damn. Joe Robinson. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing on his charge sheet though. So shit, he ain't got no record right now. So maybe the Rico ain't been unsealed yet. I don't know. But man, this shit here, man, these folks my favorite influencers.
Now, Jerry, my client is known for digging deep, and he was handed what appears to be a marriage license as proof. But known how messy he is in the streets can be, he wanted confirmation, and he had the two options, Gabe or Trell. So let's talk motive, Your Honor. At this point, 2K had already supported Gabe Lincoln by promoting his new page. However, since Gabe was in the middle of his own feud with Mrs. Netta and Charles, 2K didn't want to drag him further into the mess. So instead, he chose what attempted to be to call Trell, who he had a history with both. So here's the twist. Trell never answered. No conversation, no conclusion, no plotting, just a missed phone call. And the internet ran with the story. And now, yes, the court of public opinion wants you to believe that 2K called Trell to start a dispute with Gabe Lincoln, but where's the proof? Receipts presented, times on stamp logged, links and facts available in the description box. Let's finish it out with my client, Talk to Tukay. Do you have any words?
Mm-hmm.
So I ask you, where is the narrative that my client called Talks with 2K? Trell ought to escalate the situation with Gabe Lincoln. It was no situation from the start. I've shown proof. I attempted to fact check and not flame chart. The evidence has been presented. The motive has been questioned. And now you, the jury, has the final say. Like, comment, and subscribe to Let's Talk Blog 2. But of course, it would not be a court if we didn't hear what Trell have to say. If you're still around, make sure you like this live and follow Sherelle Hodges because I got this clip from her page where Trell gives what he thinks happened after this live. Let's talk.
Everybody else having interviews and shit. Shit, when can I come and speak and tell my piece too? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, period. Shit, I love it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'm here for the peace. I'm here for the peace.
I
I'm
want to
gonna turn you
interview
down right
and
here
I'd
and
rather
listen
get
to
an
it while I.
interview from somebody that just won't choose no sides.
There we go. Period. All right, cool. So, hey, you guys. If you guys don't know, this is my friend Trell, aka Laquanda. Laquanda's in the house,
Yes,
and
sir.
we about to do this interview. We about to see what's going on and get his side of the story. Y'all already know. Don't come in with no beef, no mess. 2K, my homie. Trell, my homie, and we finna figure out what the hell is going on.
I don't even know who that is. If we gonna talk about somebody, only person I know is a nigga named Robert.
Okay, Robert.
Richard Robert.
I don't know 2K's
But
name.
yeah,
Okay,
but
I'm
we can
listening.
keep going. We can keep going. 'Cause, you know,
So,
I've been really ready to touch base with you anyway because you know I don't know what the situation had. You know, I don't know, but you know, me and you, we know what level we sit on, so it ain't no problem.
right,
So
right.
yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to come over here 'cause I feel like I need to be interviewed too. Hell,
Period. Wake that up. Okay, so cool. Real quick, your side of the story. What is going on with you and my homie 2K.
Okay. So, okay, we gonna get down to business. We gotta hear it out. You might want to get another cup on this one.
Friend,
I'm
you
gonna give you
ain't
time.
saying
Yeah,
number the word. Come
I'm
on,
gonna give
listen.
you. I'm gonna give you a chance to give you another cup because we gonna if we gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. You know what
Oh
I'm
shit, I'm up
saying?
all night.
Shit,
I gotta listen.
cause I don't want. Cause I know you probably heard the side of the story, but you gotta hear the other side of the story too.
You're right. You're right. Hold on, I'm making my
So you
drink fast
can't
as hell.
judge nobody unless you get both sides of the story.
Correct.
That's how the
Correct. You're right.
game's supposed to. See, my grandmama them they taught me you don't believe one side until you hear the other side, and
And
then you
then you
come
make
up
your
with what
judgment. Right.
you make
Right.
your judgments or whatever you want to make your judgments as being. See, I don't know who raised him. Shit, the person who raised him was probably was a granddaddy, and the granddaddy was stealing from goddamn the post office, and shit, his granddaddy shit. I'm trying to get his granddaddy locked up right now on federal charges. I feel like
Okay.
his
Okay.
granddad,
Hold
yeah.
on. Well, I'm gonna
hmm
do the same
Yeah,
thing I do for
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah,
Let's
pull me
keep the
up.
feet.
Pull me up. Pull me up.
All
Pull
right.
me
We
up.
ready. Let's ride.
Yeah. Listen, when I speak facts, I speak facts. If anybody speak on me, I'd rather speak on myself. See, I'm like you, Sherelle. Like, bitch, if you gonna bring something up on me, bring the truth. Don't bring nothing else but the truth. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? If you speak on me, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do a little bit today and we're gonna do a little bit tomorrow. So we can just run that bag up and shoot the views up through the roof. But, you know, I don't know what the situation was or what it could have been. But the only thing I can say, Sherelle, me and your homeboy, we used to conversate. We used to talk. We used to
Wait.
talk. He had my number. I had his. He was six.
Hold on. Y'all used to
Huh?
talk like how?
We used to talk on the phone. He had my number. I had his.
Well, just that. You wasn't insinuating something else?
Huh?
Like y'all used to talk, or y'all was like friends?
Now we used to talk like far as he reached out to me to try to get like some social media shit. And I reached out to him to try to get some social media shit. When I said we used to talk on the phone, basically like Um, he helped me out with the podcast, and I helped him out with the, you know what I'm saying, try to get a following base. Not no homo, no diddy, no diddy, no
Okay.
diddy.
Okay.
I see how you looked at me when you said
Yeah,
that,
I was
like
like,
no
hold on,
diddy. Hell
friend.
nah. Sherelle, you see my wife, man. Sherelle,
She is beautiful. That's why I was like, wait,
Sherelle,
back in the
listen
day.
now. Sherelle, you met me in person, Sherelle. I'm not this dude that
Right.
everybody want to perpetrate me on the internet being because Sherelle, man, you walked to the liquor store and had a conversation together here. We got drunk together.
Right.
You pulled me shots, I pulled you
Right.
shots. So I feel like I'm gonna just say my past should never come as nobody judging. But okay, cool. Back down to the bullshit. Bro helped me out with some old technology shit, and he told me what cameras to use. Okay, cool. I had already let him foreknow, like, okay, cool. If you want to bring Maine up, you can't bring Maine up because I got like some of the similar charges as Maine, but I can't speak on Maine charges because me and Maine charges is totally different. I
Right.
caught my shit back when I was 16 going on 17. They went to charge me to. A girl lied about her age. I'm young, she young. It ain't like that I'm 20, 30, 40 years old messing with,
Underage
you
people.
get the groove. Right. So and then you gotta look at this. I caught this when I was like 17. Like I'm finna be 39. So you gotta look how many years ago that shit been. So
Right.
I, I guess people look at it as I'm gonna shoot this. I'm gonna shoot this to him. I'm gonna shoot this to him because I know that it's front line. You see what I'm saying? Like people bring up your charges, and I know you probably got situations going on
Right.
where people they'll dig the lowest and try to bring your charges. But if you go speak facts of what I have done versus trying to speak on my past. Like my shit 20 some years ago, and like they still speaking on it. So And to be honest and to be real honest, to get to the bullshit, man, 2K really mad at me because I ain't answered the phone by him and Gabe. He wanted to find some shit that was going out on TikTok. You know, this when the shit when I don't know if you follow the story. You remember the story came along with Charles and the dude Hernandez. Charles and Hernandez, this was some Netta shit. This on some old, this they community. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like this they community. Why the fuck is you calling me about somebody else community when you know I'm on this? You
Right.
married, I'm married. Like nigga, we date the opposite side. So why would you call me? And I never knew 2K was mad at me until he publicly made it known when he went live. Like, oh, I don't fuck with Trell because one day I called Trell, he ain't answered the phone, and I was trying to figure out whoop the whoop by whoop the whoop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not no messing person. That's just like him calling me by you and saying, "What? Hell no, I ain't finna just sit on the phone and talk about your business to him." You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
it ain't no loyalty in it. And me and 2K were never friends. We were
Mm.
never friends with the man that helped me out with just trying to get like start my podcast up. The same way he did Maine. You saying Maine is this type of predator, but you let Maine in your